Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Welcome to episode 57 of our blind playthrough. Hey, in the last episode, we met the Var sisters, Edna and Rosa. Oh, and man, interesting characters they are. Yeah, welcome. I am going to check really quickly to see if we already know Ellie Hall, so that's fine. We don't have a new character update on the Var sisters, but we do have a new quest. It says that we should go to the Var residence tomorrow to give Rosa fencing lessons. I'm interested in doing that. I am. However, I think first things first, we should head back and talk with Zoltan, who can help us figure out what the hell is going on with Dandelion. I hope he can help us figure it out. God, this house is too nice. Holy shit. Too nice, it makes me want to steal some stuff. Did that just say a casket? A trisket, a tasket? A tisket, a tasket? Somebody's got a casket? Nope. Nope, come on. Any loot? Hey, there we go. She who knows. Beautiful. All right. Get me the F out of here. Let's go back to Zoltan. I think we might be able to fast travel across the city quicker than we could run across the city, but guess what? I don't want to. I want to run across this goddamn beautiful city. Look at those. Oh my god, it's so pretty at night. That house front? Oh my lord. Okay, we need to meditate at some point too. We're actually low on energy and such, vitality and such. We will do that in just a second. Just running through Novigrad at 1 a.m., hanging out with the mob.
You all just get off my back.
Is that person sleeping? Oh yeah, they're sleeping. Okay.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia.
They ought to never let your kind.
Sorry, am I the famed Geralt of Rivia? I am. Some people call me Geralt, but yeah, that's me. Geralt of Rivia. God, Novigrad's so fucking cool.
What's he doing here?
Shady individual. Bump into. I like running into people when Geralt's sprinting. It's just fun. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First, we're going to meditate for an hour just because I can and I want to. Somebody's crying over there. All right.
In short, who kisses you?
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bird. What's
Poppy? Wait, who's Poppy? Is
Haven't even drunk her water.
that a bird?
Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
What the hell? Is that a bird with a helmet on? What the fuck? Hi, Zoltan. Who's the bird? Polly want a cracker?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
What's on her head? She's an owl, not a parrot. I thought she looked more like an owl. She's an owl, not a parrot?
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time.
I would love to
But
beat
we
this
were to
owl in
talk about
Gwent.
Dandelion.
Let's talk
So-
about Dandelion.
How'd you do? Learn much?
I learned so much, and it's all so random. We know that... I don't know how to put any of these pieces together. Yeah, I think I... you first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. You'd not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Are you from Skellige? Because you're the only Nope. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Let's hear him.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
You know how he wooed a lass studying natural history? Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford Novigrad Road. which is just now being repaired. Made us stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing.
Dandelion's a weird one.
I don't know about human woman, but I would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
He's just doing research.
Looks like you found something out.
What's he researching, though? I got something. I don't know what I got, though.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else.
There was someone else.
Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye,
Priscilla?
must be her.
Who's Priscilla? I have to say. Yeah, who's Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Of course. Narcissists always do. Fall in love with the version of yourself? That's weird. That's big news? I gotta figure out what a Troberitz is. I'm gonna Google this. Troberitz. I guess is like a troubadour. It's literally, yep. Troberitz were Occitan female troubadours of the 12th and 13th centuries. Okay. Huh. Troberitz. You learn something new every day. Troberitz is both the singular and the plural word. Cool. So like musician slash poet type. A Dandelion, except female. Okay. That's big news. He fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
The Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
I've heard too many bad poems recently to believe that. Poppy, what's up? What, you're chained to this post and you have a what looks like a blindfold helmet on your head? I can't really tell. Poppy, blink twice if you need rescued, aka let loose. Letter from a female admirer. We read this one, yeah? Oh yeah, this is that one. Dexterous digits. Yep. All right, cool. All right. We meet Zoltan at the Kingfisher Inn after sundown.
The faculty of Oxford
Oops, I already read that shit.
is honored to grant Julian Alfred
Let's do it.
Pancratz, Viscount de Letno.
Let's find out what the hell is going on with Priscilla. What I was gonna say is that growing up, Priscilla, there's a store named Priscilla's
liberal arts.
near me, which was the adult sex store, and the jingle for Priscilla's where fun and fantasy meet used to play on the radio all the time. I cannot hear that name. I'm sure there's a lot of lovely Priscillas out in the world, but the one Priscilla who owned Priscilla's where fun and fantasy meet has ruined that name for me in any other context. Like, I can't hear it without thinking like, oh yeah, that's the place where as an 18-year-old I used to walk in with my friends and laugh at the dildos. Anyways, the Kingfisher. We must meet Zoltan here after sundown and look for Priscilla. Okay, we got townspeople. We got this guy's on the floor. Don't you know that's bad manners? Sitting on the floor at your... Oh my god, never mind. Homies, there's benches right here. What are y'all sitting on the floor for? Floor for? Get up, you little turds. All right. What time is it? It's 3 a.m. Let's wait until 8 p.m. We're gonna... What do you mean I can't meditate right now?
From a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course.
I've worked up quite the appetite. How you say?
What do you mean by that? I can't meditate right now? All right, well.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Oh, hello.
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
Literary firmament. Show me what you're peddling, Olivier.
What are you serving today?
Got any Gwent cards? You do have Gwent cards. Actually, incredible. Also, a lot of fish. Est. Interesting. Okay. So we have a Havakar Healer, which is a Cited card. We buy this for sure. It's a medic. Vreehead Brigade Veteran, which is a close combat or ranged combat card. 5. It's agile, meaning it can be placed in either. We take that. Havakar Smuggler, close combat 5, and it's muster. Means having a couple of those suckers would be huge. Mahakaman Defender. It's just a normal close combat 5. Okay, cool. Well, great. Good doing business with you, Olivier.
See you later.
Okay. I'm gonna exit and try and. I want to read this sign. This should be the sign that says. Yeah, Priscilla. The Kingfisher Inn proudly invites you to nightly performances by Priscilla, where fun and fantasy. The Kalaneta, guaranteed to tug every heartstring. Cool. I'm gonna wait out here. I think I can do it. There's a sewer right there that is locked and requires a key to get into. Geralt is going to stand outside of this inn all day. Sorry, he's going to sit outside of this inn all day. Kneel. And then wait for shit to go down. All right, let's see how this goes. Can't wait to hear some poetry.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should
Arse
start
rests. Is that her? Or is that the introduced the MC? Might be her. It's not exactly my style of clothing. Geralt's such a tough crowd. Sing me some poems. Wind's howling. Such soft strings. Ooh.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love.
Holy shit.
Confess.
She's good.
A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your
This is beautiful.
berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a
Aw, how's
love
Geralt
you
feeling?
might never have
Who's Geralt thinking of?
You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent.
Yep, cheers to that.
berries tart, lilac sweet.
Oh shit, they making out over there.
To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Oh, that was so good. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Yo, that was excellent. Holy shit. Very cool. Priscilla, lovely. No? Yeah, there we go. Standing ovation. Here's my question. Is that performance the exact same every time? Or does it change based on how you play the game?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence,
shit.
woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's
Uh-oh.
a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
I know Geralt. He risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Okay. Ooh. The reason I
used to
asked about
listen to
the
music. Music.
song and the performance.
Capital of the world? The fuck it is.
I could hear what sounded like a slight pause at the end of every single line
Permits
in the
me
audio.
to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or
I
should
wondered.
I say, sorceresses.
So incredible. The dark-haired part, so many parts of that. The question I was going to have is, it sounded like there were small pauses at the end of every line. Which would be, I think, how, if you were to change the lyrics at all or change the song at all, that would be how you would do it, is you would substitute a line for a line. Incredible. Okay, well, that's a hilarious reveal. Sorry, I have to check a message here. My wife texted me. I needed to make sure it wasn't anything bad. Should I say sorceresses? Seems Dandelion left nothing out, or bards, not people that I confide in. I don't tend to confide in bards. We'll say seems Dandelion left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Incredible. Incredible. I'm going to call her Citronella. You know, like the thing
Reason
that...
for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Citronella, like the thing that gets rid of mosquitoes. What's her name again? Priscilla Catrinella? Citronella? Anyways. A vault of who? Something Reuven? Who is this person? What does Dandelion need money for?
Reuven.
Or
what's
intelligence?
Like? Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
What is inside of this vault that Dandelion wants? What was Dandelion thinking?
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
He's too good. He's a goody two-shoes.
What got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No.
Okay.
But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Hey, to be very fucking clear, Priscilla, I think most of the ladies in this city feel that way, except you're the her, you know? You're the one that he forgot to mention to them. Not that absolves you of also feeling the same way of other people, but... So was the heist a bust?
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson, great.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
Okay.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
So, 4 underworld bosses. King of Beggars, Reuven, Whoreson, and the 4th one that I can't remember. Okay. We've met one. We've heard about one of them, the second one, Reuven, and now Whoreson. Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion again, or I hope Dandelion gets out of this alive. Looks like I gotta rescue him again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse.
Sure.
Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
Have you met me, Zoltan? I got 2 swords
So
on my
am
back. Yeah.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Okay.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got
Sure.
Bobby to feed. And then I
Sounds
suppose
good.
I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Yep, sounds good. Okay. Let's chat with Priscilla. We leveled up.
Geralt!
How did you and Dandelion meet?
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it.
Interesting. I like Priscilla.
Take care now.
Citronella. I like her a lot. She's, first off, she can fucking sing. Holy shit. and that helps. There's a bestiary there. There's this thing. We already know what that is. Might be some loot here. Letter to Dandelion. I can't wait to read this shit. My dearest Dandelion, since you told me of your plan to rob the city's kings of crime, I can think of nothing else. Several times I have wished to talk to you to drive this mad notion from your head, but you were never at the Rosemary in time when I visit. I hope the lesser evil is true, and you are busy preparing for the heist, and not avoiding me. I want to believe, that this entire matter is about something more than mere gold and midlife hunger for adventure. But either way, I would much prefer if you abandon it. Surely you can find another way to solve your old friend's problem. We both know quite a few folk in Novigrad, many of whom owe us favors. Perhaps it's time to call them in. Think it over before you get in too deep. So who's he trying to help? I can't wait to find out. Get Junior is the name of the quest, by the way. It said in the dialogue, it made it sound like I should do this first before doing this. But I think they might actually just be related. They might be the same quest, masquerading as other quests. All right. Well, we have some character entries to read here. Priscilla, as a poet and a romantic, I have immortalized in flowery verse the charms both corporeal and spiritual of many women. Yet when I open my mouth to sing the praises of Priscilla, I find, hard as this might be to conceive, that my throat constricts, words turn to meal in my mouth, and all elaborate turns of speech seem artificial and empty when compared to the natural beauty, talent, sensitivity, and intellect nature has bestowed her. Priscilla, or Calinetta Citronella, the stage name under which she gained artistic renown, was, around the time of our story's beginning, enjoying the last stop on a triumphal tour of concerts that had taken her from the sumptuous courts of Len Exeter and Pont Vanis through Tredegor and Calf, finally bringing her to the glorious city of Novigrad. On the one hand, we have Priscilla. On the other end of the ugly spectrum, we got this fucker. Whoreson Jr. Cyprian Wiley the Younger was one of Novigrad's most dangerous criminals. He had inherited his father's casinos, fighting ring, and brothels, as well as the old man's sadistic tendencies, ruthlessness, and lack of scruples. This game is so good. It's a 99 out of 100, right? It would be 100 out of 100 if they would use the goddamn Oxford comma. Tendencies, comma, ruthlessness, comma, and lack of scruples. Come on now. These traits have made the moniker Whoreson something of a family heirloom for his powerful criminal clan. Incredible. All right. Shit, I think we may actually have a book or two that we picked up there that we could read. The music's bumping. Hope I've read both of those. Just the Horse Whistler. Breaking in a horse's psyche is a simple matter of instilling your will as the rider into your mount, acquiring its trust and training its obedience. Horses are intelligent, noble beasts, so they should be treated with tenderness and a decisive and firm energy. Mayer, the unquestioned authority in this area, emphasizes that when training one's mount, a rider must eternally be on the lookout for errors in the training itself. Every time the taming process ends in failure, the rider must look for the blocking error, first of all, in his own action. Holy shit. There's some errors in this copy here. Training one's mount, a rider must eternally be on the lookout. The rider must look for the blocking error, first of all, in his own actions. Secondly, in the horse's anatomy, and only in a last resort by concluding the horse has a naturally difficult temperament. Adhering to this principle protects one from undue punishments, which destroy the possibility of reaching an understanding. That is a lovely... The Horse Whistler. I love that. That's the dog whisperer, the horse whistler. I love that. That was beautiful, actually. Very thoughtful. I'm going to steal your blueberries. All right. Interesting.
My head spins.
Yeah, you're the same person. Okay, you're a rich townswoman. Kurt Dysart? Who are you? Kurt Dysart?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
Oh.
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
Not your concern?
Not your concern, Lord Dysart. If you'd rather wait for another Witcher, you're free to do that.
Calm and confident. This I like. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it.
I want some glasses like this.
The building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
I can take a look at it. I'll do it. I'm not even gonna. He is rich though.
Let's talk
about
my reward first.
I beg your pardon?
Let's haggle.
Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and is off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me?
I'm just saying, I want some glasses like this. Pinch at the nose, no actual frames along the side. I'm sure they'd be a pain in the ass. But I kind of want some. What if we went up to like 340?
No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're near a price I would consider reasonable.
Okay. How about 320? Okay.
No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're near a price I would
How
consider
near are
reasonable.
we? You said near, but I don't know. How near are we actually? Let's go 300.
Yes, agreed.
Done. I'll tend to it.
Fine.
I don't even know what quest this
I'm
is.
willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Okay. So that is doors slamming shut. Level 24. That's going to be a while. It's going to be a while.
My head spins.
Love it. Love it. So real quick, before we do anything else, we are a higher level now. We're level 14, which means we have another point available. I would like to do resolve so that I can try and unlock this thing right here. So we'll do this. I need to hit upgrade. There we go. Cool. Oops, I just about jumped off the top. All right. Well. I might keep exploring the Kingfisher a little bit. I'm having fun just checking out. These things are beautiful. I mean, there's loot and stuff, but I'm more interested in... Oops. These buildings are beautiful. Oh my god, we got a whole ass landing over here. Wow. What if I could leap to the roof of another building? Seems like a drunk idea and a terrible one, too. Can I go in here? Oh, I can. Just burst in on somebody in here doing the nasty. A bath. Yo, I love baths. No? Okay. All right. Kingfisher's a fancy place. LOL at that lady being mad at me, by the way. Ooh, we almost caused a scene there. Oh my god, this guy's doing the thing with his fingers and the knife. I think what the Temerian thing is that a reference to the bar that I was at and the fight that I got into? Or am I misremembering that? Feel free to tell me if I'm misremembering that. Or what that was in reference to. Oh. Alright, let's get out of here. So, here's the question. Do I want to go to the bathhouse right now or no? You know what? I'm kind of having a little bit of an itch to just Let's go over to this notice board and see what it says before we do anything else. Oh, I can climb over this. Okay, hell yeah.
What's he doing here?
Let's read this shit and go from here. Stay out of the sewers. We'd like to inform we've read this one. Cool. There's bodies in the sewers. Bulk prose delivery. Tuesday next, a deliver of the latest Kedwini prose will be made to the warehouse near Hierarch Square. Only bulk buyers welcome. Prose must mean something different than what I think it means in this letter. You got a bunch of novels from Kedwini? Contract for an imp. On behalf of the Merchants Guild, I hereby announce the following. A particularly bold beast, an imp to our thinking, has taken to thieving in the market near the city gates. Though it has not yet harmed any humans, this monster has caused a great deal of irrecoverable financial loss. Whoever tracks down and kills this imp shall receive a hefty reward, one free of all taxes, in accordance with our honorable city councilman's decree. Do not tarry in providing us assistance, good people. For retail trade is the backbone of a healthy economy, meaning the financial well-being of the city's merchants lies in all of our best interests. Okay. Amello the Merchant. In light of the continual quarrels distracting our market stallholders from their primary business of doing business, let me remind you of the officially endorsed weights and measures used in Novigrad. Fathoms, ells, feet, inches, gallons, quarts, bushels, barrels, bushels, pounds, ounces, stones. Cool. Everybody should use that system, sure. A reward has been set aside for the killing of the monster which torments and murders residents of the Bits after dark. The only acceptable proof of having performed this deed shall be a trophy taken from the monster's body. Where exactly is the Bits? I'll show you my bits. Nope, that's not a thing you can say on the internet. Never mind. This means your mother's or cousin's or aunt's eyewitness testimony will not suffice, nor will the sworn word of any other person, regardless of his or her claimed relationship to you, the hierarch, or anyone else. And also without caring one whit for his or her alleged trustworthiness, which supposedly can be attested to by anyone at your favorite drinking hall. Okay. Haunted house and cheating merchant. To all upstanding residents of Novigrad, hark the words and warning of a loyal fellow townsman. Do no business with the blackguard de Jonquier. His line is held in high esteem, and he is considered honorable. He is himself a swine and a cheat. He sold me a residence at a most attractive price, knowing all the while the house was haunted. There can be no thought of inhabiting it, for an evil spirit torments all who set foot therein. For now, the ghost contents itself with rattlings and prankings, but who knows what foul deeds it will turn to in time. Anyone with half a wit about them stay far away from said home and never make any sort of deal with that person. Incredible. That's the person for whom we did the dreaming was de Jonquier, right? Am I wrong in thinking that? So I think the idea would be he tried to... The man named de Jonquier had sold some poor fool the house, which Sarah, the lovable yet mischievous godling, used as her dwelling and playground. Notice made it clear the new owner was not amused by the pranks. We could check up on Sarah. Incredible. That's cool. It's weird, because it's actually grayed out a little bit, this quest number. I wonder if it's because it's a, like, sort of checking back up on a quest. I don't know. Oh, that's cool, though. What a neat detail. Interesting. Okay, well, I know that this episode is a little bit short, but I just got a text message that I need to deal with regarding one of our dogs. So I'm going to get off of here a little bit early. That's okay. We were a little bit long on the last episode. We're back at the scene of the crime. We'll be back tomorrow for another episode, and maybe we'll check up on Sarah. We definitely have plenty of quests to do in Novigrad, that's for sure. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We met Priscilla. We're fun and fantasy meet, and some other things too, but Priscilla was the highlight for me. Yes, if you enjoyed this, a like and a positive comment down below helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Why did that just say? We need to remember to do that. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, bye-bye.